Hey guys, welcome to the Digital F channel, and today being my first YouTube video, I have something very important I want to discuss with you guys and get you guys' opinion on as well. Let's build this community together, let's build this channel together. Subscribe if you want to, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment below if you don't like the video, why you don't like it, and also give me your feedback on the topic at hand today. So, just a little bit of a background. I'm a portrait and wedding photographer based out of Toronto, Canada. I shoot mainly events, weddings, and sometimes a few portraits here and there, and I also occasionally dabble into landscape and stuff like that. I've been shooting for the last 4 years. I started off with a Rebel T5 series, then I upgraded 3 years ago to a Canon 7D Mark II. Over the last 1 year, I've been looking at upgrading to a full frame to enjoy the benefits of the full frame, and also especially when I'm shooting at home, I want to be able to, have my 50mm be a 50mm, have my 85mm be a 85mm when I'm shooting in tight spaces, like in my living room sometimes and my basement sometimes. And I've been looking out for a good full frame to jump to. I originally thought about the Canon 5D Mark IV, but as you all know, 5D Mark IV is a little bit pricey, and for event photography, I don't think I need all that power from the 5D Mark IV. So I was waiting to see, at the time that I was buying my 7D, I also did consider the 6D, the original 6D. However, at that point, I made a decision to go with the 7D because the 5D, because the 6D wasn't gonna fit my need, mainly because of the autofocus system. It only had 9 autofocus points compared to my 7D Mark II that has a lot of autofocus points. And even with that, I also tend to do a little bit of focus and recompose. Now, fast forward to today. Where we stand is that a couple of months ago, as we all know, Canon released the 6D Mark II. I had high hopes for that, and I was hoping that maybe that would be the full frame camera for me to jump from my 7D Mark II. But I was a little bit surprised because when I, look at the specs and the functionalities and basically the features on the 6D Mark II, in my opinion, my 7D was almost at the same level as the 6D Mark II, so there was no point for me to upgrade, with the exception of the newer sensor and also the fact that you have the flips LCD screen. Now forward to today. Today, Canon, Sony's new camera, full frame, entry level full frame, the A7iii. Is bound to hit the North American markets today. And it got me thinking when the announcement was made about the 7D, the A7iii and all the specs that the A7iii came with. I see the A7iii being, almost there in comparison to the 5D Mark IV. And so, that being said, and looking at the fact that Canon hasn't come out with anything innovative in the last couple of years, I have made a decision that maybe it's time for me to just sell all my Canon gear and move into the Sony realm. So if you think I'm making a mistake, maybe you have your own opinions. You've been shooting Canon, you've been shooting Nikon. With this announcement of the A7iii, I want to know your opinion. If you think this is the right move or not. Moving from one system to the other is usually very hard to do, especially if you've invested so much in lenses and other stuff. Fortunately for me, I haven't invested too heavily into the Canon ecosystem. I do have a lot of Canon gear, flashes, but in terms of lenses, I have mainly been shooting with a couple of Sigma lenses. So I have the Sigma 24-70, which I shoot with most of the time. I also have the Sigma 70-200. And a few Canon prime lenses, mainly the 50mm f1.8. I also have a 24mm f2.8. But yes, I know that it's a little bit of an investment, but with what Sony is offering right now, looking at the EVF, looking at the specs and that this entry level full frame it's given, it's almost at the same level as Canon's Pro or high-end 5D Mark IV. And so for me, I think it's about time for me to get rid of all my Canon gear and move on to the Sony RAM. So yes, I have gone ahead and I have pre-ordered my Sony A7 III, and I'm hoping that in the next coming week I'll be able to get my hands on it and then share my opinions and my thoughts on that camera. And maybe in a couple of months I will share up my experience with switching from Canon to the Sony ecosystem. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. If you think this is a good idea, if you think this is a not so good, and if you were in my shoes at this point, what would you consider doing? Would you consider doing the same? If you're in the Sony RAM, the Canon RAM, maybe with an APS-C camera, and you're looking into going into free frame, will you still stay in the Canon RAM and maybe go the 6D Mark II or maybe this 5D Mark IV, or would you like to shift and join the Sony RAM? I mean, Sony is making a lot of innovative features, coming up with a lot of great products, and I'm excited to see what I can do with the Sony A7 III. I will keep you guys updated as we go on. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell button if you can, so you get updates as soon as I upload new videos, updating you on my move and how it's working out for me. Thank you.